Hi, I'm Salma, and I will be showing you what speech and debate is really about. This is just a brief introduction video to what we will be learning in the following segments to come. This is just part 1 of 3 videos, so just keep along, keep calm, and just follow what I say. Now, I'm just going to basically introduce you to what debate is, debate world, so you can decide whether or not it's something for you. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is debate? What do we debate about? Why did I do this? And, well, I'm here to answer all those questions. Okay, so basically, debate involves a lot of hard work. If you're not going to put in the work, then there's no point in you being here. There's no point in you even looking at this video. But if you are willing to put in the work, and you are willing to basically put forth so much effort that you are willing to go out every weekend and debate your little butt off, then, well, this is a sport for you, because debate is a sport. Now, okay, sorry. Okay, so now, and the next question is, what do we even debate about? And the answer is, every 2 months or so, a new debate topic comes along. Now, these topics usually are generalized, and they have something to do with morality and ethics, which is what Lincoln-Douglas debate is all about. Now, morality and ethics include like what government should do, what people are obligated to, and an example of this would be like a recent topic that we had. Should just governments provide food security for their citizens? I know what you're thinking. What's that? But don't worry. With debate, you're going to learn how to research all these things. So don't be scared by big words or all this jargon that you're going to hear at tournaments, because honestly, it's just smooth sailing once you learn these basic steps. Now, when you go to a debate tournament, you are going to debate both affirmative and negative, so you are going to have an affirmative and negative case written already. Now, this is critical because you have to take a stance for both sides. So, when you're doing debate, you can't really have a bias. I mean, of course, you're going to have a bias anyway, but you have to debate as if you don't have a bias. You have to debate from a very logical and morally responsible position. You have to show the judge why this is right and why the other one is wrong. And you have to basically pummel your opponent to the ground. Now, debate works in, like, it has time segments. So, for the first 6 minutes of your actual round, the affirmative will be speaking. The affirmative will say their case for 6 minutes. Then there's a 3-minute cross-examination period in which you, the negative, would question the affirmative. And that basically happens, and then you, the negative, will take time to say your case and also attack your opponent's case. This is in 7 minutes. Because you are reading your case and you are doing your first rebuttal, the negative has 1 more minute to basically attack the opponent's case and say their case. Usually negative cases are much shorter than affirmative cases because you want to really get in there and attack your opponent's case. Next, the affirmative will then question the negative in a 3-minute time period. This is called cross-examination, or CX. And basically what you want to do here is you're trying to dig your opponent into a hole, trying to make them say something or agree to something that will trap them in your case. Now, this may sound difficult to do, but trust me, over time, it gets so easy. The more you practice, the better you get. It's like with anything. Debate involves a lot of hard work. Now, then the affirmative will have a 4-minute time period to say their first rebuttal. Now, the affirmative says a rebuttal. Now it's time for the negative once again to say their rebuttal, but they have a 6-minute time period to just attack and attack and attack and attack. Trust me, over time, this will be nothing to you. Now, once the negative 6 minutes are up, it's the affirmative's 3 minutes. The last 3 minutes, the affirmative has to give the second rebuttal, the last rebuttal. Each opponent only has 2 rebuttals to give. Okay? I know this may seem a little hectic, but trust me, over time, it will be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, once the affirmative finishes with 3 minutes, you will just, boom, the round is done. And it's up to the judge. Judge The judge is God and around. I remember hearing this all my novice year, judge is God, judge adaptation. But honestly, if you want to do good in debate, you're going to have to learn to adapt to your judge. If your judge says they like certain things, then you have to put that in your round. You have to implement that into your speech somehow. You have to incorporate that into your case. The judge basically decides who wins or loses. You could be right, you could be winning. Everyone could say that you're right, but if the judge doesn't agree to that, then, oh well, you lose. And that's basically how Lincoln Douglas debate works. That's basically how life works, right? Now, there is a simple poem or like a little rhyme I remember they gave us when we were kids, my freshman year, and it basically goes 6373463. And this is just to remember the time. There's also apps that you can get, like I have an app on my phone to remember the time. And basically that's how the affirmative and negative, and when you're going to tournament, that's sort of how the logistics work out of debate. I mean, there are lots of things to learn in debate. You become a better speaker, you're more, how do I put this? You're more eloquently prepared to stand up for your positions. You become more enlightened on certain things. You learn about philosophy. Little tips and tricks I would like to give you guys, you starting outers, is to basically brush up on your philosophy. Basically Enlightenment thinkers, around the Enlightenment times after the Renaissance or during the Renaissance, like John Locke, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, Adam Smith, John Calvin. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of philosophers, but those are just the ones I can name off the top of my head. You can even go way ancient, go back to Aristotle, Socrates, Philosophy plays an intricate role into debate. It depends what you want to play on. If you want to play on basically politics or logistics, or if you want to go logical or anything, philosophy will play an intricate role, since Lincoln Douglas actually is a debate upon moral and ethics. Now, like I said, the judge controls this. Now you just have to convince the judge that you are right, and you are more right than your opponent. Now, this may seem hard and this may seem difficult, but trust me, over time, this is simple. Okay, now thank you. Now, that's me signing off. Wait till the next video. Yeah. Okay, good luck, guys.